flounder, a puppy drum
Right,
by Daybreak Unlimited.
We're gonna do a little audience participation.
Do it quick.
Each person is gonna give me what's my next cut.
Oh,
Okay? All right, so I'm getting ready to start. Who wants to take the first cut? What's the first cut?
All right.
What do I do first?
Frank's on it.
There's a bone right there
Yep.
under that tub. You want to cut just east of the bone.
All right.
All right. Make
Straight
it
ahead or
No,
at an angle?
angle.
Which angle?
From left to right.
Are you sure?
No. We'll try.
There
this.
you go.
There you go.
Perfect. So we're gonna. How deep am I gonna cut it?
To the bone.
To the bone.
To the bone, but not through, right?
Right.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Somebody else.
All right. Next cut.
I was lucky I knew that.
What do I do
Turn
next?
him 90
Belly.
degrees.
How do I do it? Do I try to go over here like this?
Now you turn the fish 90
Ah,
degrees.
there you go. We turn the fish 90 degrees. We stick the tip of the knife in. Now what do I do?
You shove it through.
Push it down and
Just
pull it.
push it down.
Push it down.
No, you got to make sure you're underneath of the.
Bury it so that, but you're over top of this bone right
Perfect.
here.
Over top of the bone
I didn't know I was
by
gonna
this
get
fin, right?
Me either.
So I pull back until I know what I'm doing, until I can feel that bone. See the tip of the knife right here? Did you see the meat move?
Hold on. Pull her back. Let me see the meat move.
See it
Nothing better than moving meat.
See it there? Easy now. All right. So
We'll keep
who's
this
got
one
the
G-rated.
who's got the next motion?
Pull it out.
Just push it out,
Yep.
just like that. That's
Do it one more time. I thought we had to go to the
There you
end
go.
of the tail.
You're right.
To the tail.
One more time to the tail and one more time.
Wow.
Nice.
Now, if you have a longer knife, you could do it all in one cut.
Okay.
Not all
Now,
the same long
what do I do next?
Now you're going to open it up and cut down to the spine, right?
To the spine. And we
To the
can
bone
see
and
the spine
over the spine.
right there. See the spine right there. Right?
Yeah.
Now, I can't cut through it, so what do I do next?
Go over it.
I do go over it and make a bevel cut.
The old
Right?
double cut.
When you say bevel cut, what are you implying?
It's like a
Angle.
45-degree angle
Gotcha.
over top of the
Tip
of the
knife
spine.
is down.
Just
Okay.
like that.
It's no bleak cut.
Pointing
Oblique.
down to the cutting
I
board.
like it. And now, what's the toughest cut on the fillet?
You are going to do that.
What's the toughest cut on the fillet?
Oh, across that belly.
Across that belly bones. And this, if you're going to cut yourself, this is probably where you're going to end up cutting yourself, because it is going to take some pressure. So you have to be real careful. Keep your hand out of the way. I just got through the belly bones,
Heed the advice.
right?
Yep.
And I didn't cut my hand yet. Okay. So then that, and now, how do I stop from cutting the skeleton with my knife?
Keep your tip of your knife on
Use
the
the
board.
board.
The
angle.
tip of the knife holds the angle of the knife so it won't cut into the skeleton, and it's just all automagic.
That's almost
And it's
magic,
off.
ain't it?
There's a hunk of love.
All right. Now I'll just do this one on my own because you guys did perfect. Here's a cut to the spine along the top part of the fish, along the, and this is a little harder because it's all connected to the spine. We don't have the belly section. And we lift it up. And what do we do next?
Double cut.
Bevel cut over the spine.
Oblique.
Oblique cut. I love that. I love that.
Comes from the main man, H.O.
And then remember,
If you
we
need
have
to get your dog's nuts trimmed, that's your boy. Stop by Kitty Hawk and have a trim on the dog's nuts.
and then what
By the
stops
way, he's a
what stops the
veterinarian.
knife from cutting the skeleton?
The board.
The board.
Yeah.
The tip of the knife on the board stops it from cutting into the skeleton. It's like a guide,
Wow.
right? And then we trim the belly section bones. And if you want to use that meat, you can boil that up and pick the bones and use it for a salad or whatever you like.
Soup.
You don't have to soup. You don't have to throw them away.
It's my favorite part.
And then
You do not use the knife.
Don't move
You
the
pull
knife,
it with
you
your
move the
backhand.
pull the skin.
Pull the
Don't
skin.
Saw.
Pull the skin.
So you'll notice that what's moving is the skin, not the knife.
Beauty.
It's still in real speed now.
Hold on now.
I got to get the other fillet skin first.
No.
Clint.
Gotta get the belly bones off.
Clinton's ready to eat.
I know.
Clinton's ready to eat.
I'm
I
just
know.
trying to get somebody to cool on the clean on the top of my cooler.
Where are we putting the belly bone meat for Moon?
Do we have another plate?
Putting that separate? The other thing is always make sure you have a table that's a reasonable height for you. Because if it's too tall, especially if it's too tall, it's hard to not cut yourself. Ouch.
How do you fix
so
those
what?
fillets?
I like to make it black and red. You do like a roux
Let's move that one.
with redfish, black and redfish spice and butter.
Yeah.
Get it burned up.
We're gonna watch the artist here. Don't cut yourself now.
I'll try not to. I did not too long ago. It happened.
Got to get stitches?
No, just soak it.
Soak it.
It's right there.
Oh, yeah.
See that extra?
Yeah.
It was pretty deep. And it's this cut that you can get yourself cut if you're not careful.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I need to get that strap off.
Sharp knife helps too.
Oh yeah. I usually use a longer knife for these fish, but I don't have it with me today. A longer knife, if you're comfortable with a longer knife, it makes this easier.
I'll put a plug in that, but when he is paid for his job, he will have that longer knife with him. After he gets that first check, he'll go out and buy that longer knife.
Nice.
Somebody asked me, how's your company going? I said, it's going great. I got wonderful cash flow, except it's all going out.
Just like the tide.
That's right. Well, you got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So if you want, we'll just do these all together at the same time.
Bend that back when they get rigor
Yep.
mortis.
Yeah, when they're stiff, you gotta break that open
That's a pretty fish there.
so that your knife can go straight along.
I probably caught that one. Oh
bet
yeah,
you
that
did.
one is.
Yeah, is that
Yeah,
yours?
That's
I
mine.
thought this was mine.
No, that's mine.
I think you're right.
Best looking one.
Yeah.
Of course.
Did you have one? We keep one of yours.
Yeah, we did. We caught the two we used for bait. The bait fish.
Need to get a little bit of water up here. We've got some sand. I don't want to get it up in the fillets.
I'm gonna tell you, boys, if you ain't ever fished at Ocracoke, you need to make your way down here.
Ready?
Yep.
I don't want to hit you.
Life don't get much better.
Yeah, and a good thing too is, with Daybreak Unlimited, I keep my boat on the trailer, so I meet my fishermen where the fish
Could
are.
you tell us the name of that company one more time?
Daybreak Unlimited.
What's that phone number?
252-564-2220.
2220 564
Website's still under
2220
development.
252 564 2220.
I didn't want to put the website up.
We'll
until
have the
boat was
website on
working.
the next next episode.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna YouTube it.
I didn't even think about that. That's a really good idea.